All right, as promised, I've got, in my opinion, the expert of fishing in Lake of the Ozarks in mid-Missouri, my good buddy Paul Alpers with the National Crappie League. And Paul, so you're with the National Crappie League and you guys working on some really cool tournaments. One's coming to the Lake of the Ozarks right around the corner. So it's been a while since we've gotten to catch up, but we're limited to about 6 or 7 minutes. So where do we begin?
Well, I think the best thing to start at is we haven't been here for the major tournament for 5 years. And folks, we have now brought it back. Thanks to Tri-County Lodging Association, the Miller County Group, and the Camden County Group. We're back here. They're hosting this thing. We're going to do the registration stuff and the weigh-in at Captain Ron's over on 5 Highway. But the key thing is the first big major tournament. So, guys, you got to get out there, come and fish with us, because that's what it's all about, numbers. Right. But we're guaranteeing a purse of $20,000.
$20,000 in cash will be paid back. It's guaranteed amount, could grow up. And before we get too far ahead of ourselves, this Lake of the Ozarks tournament takes place when?
It takes place on April 7th and 8th. Okay. They come in. They have to be signed up by April 2nd. So you can go online at nationalcrappieleague.com, or you can call me at 573-280-8020. But they have to be signed up. Remember, it's not like our divisional tournaments. This is an open tournament where anybody can fish it. Okay. And they have to be signed up April 2nd.
So we're sneaking up on the sign-up day. Yeah. You got to get that name sign up. Go to nationalcrappieleague.com to sign up. And some of the rules, regulations, or format of this particular tournament, walk us through.
Well, basically, you got to be signed up early. You have to be a member, which is $50 membership. We will give you your buoy and everything for weighing in at Captain Ron's that night. You have to be there by 5 o'clock. And they will actually be there and register or pick up their voucher 5 to 6. And then we're going to feed them there so they don't have to eat that night. We're going to have some food for them. And then we'll go over our rules. But you have to be on the body of Lake of the Ozarks from dam to dam, of course. You can't fish up by Truman, though, in where it's the no boat area. But other than that, you can fish anywhere on Lake of the Ozarks you want.
So it's going to be April 7th and 8th. Right. The day before, April 6th, you have that tournament meeting. It all takes place at Captain Ron's.
That's
and
right.
Another cool thing with the National Crappie League, you guys have events all across the Midwest. But right now, if you sign up and become a member and get your membership or fish in any of the upcoming tournaments, you put your name in the hat for something pretty cool, right?
That's right. I think it's the first time I can ever remember in crappie history. If you just become a member at the National Championship, which will be on the Ouachita River, the 15th, 16th, and 17th, and we go into that a little bit, but if you just sign up, or if you fish a tournament and sign up, either way, we're going to give a completely rigged 198 Ranger boat away with a 115 horsepower motor, locators and all, to some lucky guy. We're going to pull that name out.
Or gal, but I'm hoping it's a guy, because I'm going to sign up for my membership today. That's right. Fish in one of these tournaments, maybe I could get a boat. Okay, now the big fish is $2,000 for this particular tournament, but there's a lot of other cash being paid out. So is there flighted, is there hourly weigh-ins with big fish prize, or how are these prize purses working?
Actually, they catch a total of 5 fish.
Okay.
It used to be 7, and that's very interesting, fellas, because I fished a lot of tournaments, and that 6th and 7th fish, you want him to be 2 pounds, but he might be 1.25 pounds or a pound, and you just can't get rid of him. We just had a tournament here a while back on the Alabama River, our first one. 6th, 7th, and 8th place after the first day changed around, was 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and they actually won 1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
Wow.
So it's a matter of hundreds of ounces you go by, but it is a total weight of 5 fish. They all have to be alive. You get the fish from 6:30 to 2:30, be in the weigh in line by 3:30, and then, of course, we'll weigh you in, and then the one that's got the most weight wins,
Absolutely. So this is going to be a cool tournament. Tell us about some of the others that you guys have on your 2023 schedule. And is this the first of the circuit, or how does that fall?
No, the first tournament was Alabama River, and it was an open. Our tournament, we got one at Weiss Lake, which is a divisional tournament. And our divisional tournament's a little different. They're a $10,000 guaranteed tournament. You can sign up. It's more for the working guy. You can sign up the night before the tournament if you want to. No late fees or anything. It's still a $50 membership. But if you won $5,000 on the divisional tournaments or more per individual, you can't fish it. If you placed in the top 5 in ACT or Crappie Masters or Wally Marshall's big event, you can't fish it or no guides can fish it. So it's for the working guy.
Yeah.
Actually they will qualify as a divisional angler to go to the national championship. The open tournaments, you'll qualify as a pro to go to the national championship.
Hey, Paul, real quick, why I got you.
Yeah.
Why people are watching, probably gaining interest in fishing at Lake of the Ozarks. They fished all over the country. Maybe they haven't been here. What would you say separates our Lake of the Ozarks as far as a fishing body of water compared to the other places you have tournaments?
Well, there's a couple things on our lake. You can get out of the wind on this lake because you got all the hills and stuff. Some of the lakes, wind just kills you.
Right.
But just the atmosphere, all the stuff that you can do if you want to bring your family here, that's a lot of fun. But lots of fish. I mean, I've had several guys come from all over the United States here. Now, it don't have the biggest fish like Grenada or whatever, but our fish are getting better. And wouldn't be a bit surprised on 5 fish that it don't have be a 2-pound average here at the tournament. We're getting a lot of big fish here, but a lot of pound and a quarter fish in this lake. If you want to come and catch a lot of fish, have a lot of fun, or recreation of other sorts, you need to come to Lake of the Ozarks.
All right, hey, listen, and maybe you want to get plugged in with Paul and his crew at the National Crappie League or find out about this upcoming tournament on April 7th and 8th. Give him a call one more time, Paul. What is that phone number?
573-280-8020. And guys, we need you to be here. We'll have teams coming from out of state, but we need you to support this thing. We want to come here for lots of years to go. And we're even talking about, in a couple of years, bringing the national championship here.